Everything I didn't want to do is what got me to where I'm at today. Well, what I told his son was pretty much this right here. He asked me a question about he wants to be really good at tennis. But what happens is after I play tennis for a while, I want to go play video games. You obviously don't want it bad enough. Because a person that I became obsessed with being the baddest that God ever created. Am I that? I don't care. I believe it. And I was trying to tell him, once you become obsessed with something, it's okay to be unbalanced for a while. It's okay. Don't be all this stuff people say, you gotta be balanced. To be the best in the world at what you do. It's not about being a Navy SEAL, people. The best at what you do, you have to be unbalanced to find every bit of energy and strength that you have to pull it off. Then you get balanced once you become great. And then you help other people become better from you being the best in the world. So if your family doesn't understand, why are you so daggone crazy? Because I'm trying to be the best I can to give you the best that I am.
The best way to become successful is to wholeheartedly believe in yourself. You see, if you don't believe in yourself, then other people aren't going to believe in you. If you don't have the utmost confidence and believe that you are capable of doing anything, how in the world are other people supposed to believe in you and trust you to do things that you want to do? That's not going to happen unless you believe in yourself and believe that you can do whatever you want as long as you put your mind to it and put the time in and dedicate hours upon hours to the craft and making sure that you get done what you want to get done. Because at the end of the day, the only person you have to worry about is yourself. And you need to make sure that you trust yourself to get done whatever it is you want. And if you start out not very confident, you need to learn more information and get more experience and talk to other people that have done it before. So that way you can go back to something that you know and trust and learn and build your confidence through those different avenues so that you can eventually trust yourself, and that way other people will come to you and trust you to assist them along their journey. And that's when you know you're starting to become successful, when other people come to you for assistance or knowledge or help, because that means you've been doing the right thing for a while and they can trust you because you trust yourself.
It was so in depth to go back through your life with a fine-tooth comb that I almost got embarrassed to even put it out there to people. That's what you don't understand, man. Like, even me right now to talk to you, I'm in the car for an hour getting pumped up because I'm a shy, introverted, leave me alone type of guy. Like, I'm still that who is 6 years old, at a play, who can't say his line because I know I'm going to stutter in front of 5 people. So I walk off the stage. That's still me. So every day I'm fighting that dude. So people think, oh my God, man, you're on a podcast, you look so crazy, so evil. No, I'm trying to be locked into Joe. So mine isn't very often saying, let's run out the damn door. So I'm not sadistic, man. I'm focused on what I have to do to stay locked into the game of life. I'll tell you this, I started really realizing that when I started overcoming myself, I started getting around these real alpha males, these hard men. And I always put people way above me when I was growing up. Like, my God, they had to have a lot more than me to get to where they're at. And a lot of them did. But once you get around the best people, you can kind of start breaking them down and realizing, man, you as me. Like, we all have, but all you did was you hit it better. You know, the one gift I have, with all that being said, what you just said there, is I have the ability to see the end before the beginning even begins. And what that means is I know that to get to the very end, I can see it right now. So before I went to Buds, I saw myself walking across the stage at 191 pounds, 'cause that's where I had to get to the door. I saw myself 6 months, a year later, whatever's gonna take me to do it, I saw myself walking across that stage, getting that certificate of graduation from Buds. And I was able to be there at 300 pounds. And that feeling, that I was nowhere near that feeling, I was able to put myself there 1,000,000 times. This is worth it. I want to feel for this next 18 months to finally become a Navy, just get through Buds. 18 months, it's 6 months. That's what woke every morning was, I'm gonna put myself through this much pain and suffering for a few seconds. That's all it is. A few seconds of joy. And so that's what people don't get. So I'm able to put myself at the finish line, even though I have no finish line, but at the finish line of an event before I even start, and say, how are you gonna feel at the end of this? We live in a world that we want to be as comfortable as we can. And we wonder why we have no growth. We wonder why when the smallest thing in our life gets difficult, we wonder why we cower and we run away. We don't want to suffer. We don't want to feel discomfort. So the whole time we're living our lives in a very comfortable area. There's no growth in that. So for me, I realized that. The reason I became 297 pounds is because that was comfortable. What was very uncomfortable was running. What was very uncomfortable was being on a diet. What was very uncomfortable was trying to face things that I didn't want to face. And I also realized when I was really big, I had no growth. Why? Because I was living comfortable. So I realized for me to find growth, I had to face all these different things that made me very uncomfortable. One thing I faced was running. I absolutely hated running. But I knew for me to grow, I had to do this thing every single day. I wanted to start callousing my mind. I wanted to start becoming a better person. And how you become a better person, how you gain mental toughness, how you become the person you want to be, is constantly facing the things that you don't want to face.
Thank you all so much for watching this video. If you haven't already, please go ahead and like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and let us know what you thought down in the comment section below.